Hi, I'm Vanessa Jackson and I wrote a book called Invisible Excellence. This book is an acknowledgement of all of the amazing things that teachers do outside of the classroom. When teachers begin imagining a career beyond the classroom, many of them look at everything that they have done and say, I'm just a teacher, what else can I do? I wrote this book because the word just has diminished enough careers already. I spent 25 years as a music educator, and like many teachers, I knew that teaching required expertise, leadership, creativity, and an almost unreasonable amount of flexibility. But it wasn't until I entered the corporate world that I began to recognize just how much of my professional experience had been hidden behind education-specific language. I spent the first few months of my first corporate job looking up the meanings of words and phrases in this corporate context. I did more than plan lessons and run rehearsals. I designed and facilitated learning experiences. I walked into that job with a wealth of people management skills. I hadn't simply managed a classroom. I had led people, allocated resources, navigated conflict, analyzed performance, communicated with stakeholders, and adjusted complex plans in real time. The work I did in the classroom didn't change. All that changed was the language that was used to describe it. And suddenly, other people could see the value in what I did. That is why I ultimately started working with educators to help them recognize, translate, and communicate the capabilities that they have developed throughout their careers when they are too overwhelmed, too stressed, and too burned out to continue teaching. Again and again, I meet amazing teachers who can describe every need that their students have and every problem that they solve, but they struggle to explain what they themselves bring to the table. They have been trained to focus on everyone except themselves. They also have worked within systems where excellence is so common that it becomes invisible. So in this book, I examine how we got to that point and what becomes possible when teachers start to see their work differently. I explore the forces that have shaped our profession, including the endlessly escalating expectations placed on teachers and the way that the pandemic just blew open the cracks that had been forming for years. But this book is also about recognition. It recognizes capabilities that teachers develop and explores where that experience can take them beyond the classroom. Then it offers practical guidance for deciding what comes next and how to move towards that. One chapter follows a teacher who could be any one of us through what appears from the outside to be a perfectly ordinary day. But when we slow that day down, we see a teacher who is balancing competing priorities, demonstrating flexibility, solving problems, managing conflict, and responding to needs that could not have been anticipated when walking in the door that morning. Those capabilities are not only valuable inside of a classroom. They are the same capabilities that organizations want in project managers, trainers, operations professionals, communication specialists, human resources specialists, and leaders. This book is for teachers who are considering leaving the classroom, educators who have already left and are still trying to figure out where they belong, and anyone who has underestimated what teachers can bring to the table, including hiring managers and recruiters, so that they can see just how much they're leaving behind when they overlook a former educator. I want readers who finish this book to be able to see themselves more clearly, to speak about their own experience without minimizing it, and to recognize the possibilities that they could not see before. Teachers are not starting over when they build something new. They are moving forward with years, sometimes decades, of invisible excellence and hidden value. And it is far past time that we made that excellence visible. Thank you.